A Steel Division Normandy 44. Boot camp. Deployment. Actually, let's check our options real quick. Video. I went to custom. 6C. Insane texture quality. High. I think it's maxed out. Everything seems to be maxed out. Good on you. Good on you, game, for realizing my rig is too good. Alright. Launch. Post a link to music I hear back. Go ahead.
Welcome to Boot Camp, Cadet.
Welcome to Boot Camp,
Sergeant.
Cadet.
In this first exercise, I'll instruct you in the ways of issuing basic move orders. But first, in Steel Division, each battle begins with a selection of the units to be deployed during the action, called a battle group. Click Next to compose your battle group. This is your battle group overview. It's composed of 8 unit classes, which we will explore step by step during the boot camp's exercises. Each category contains up to 10 slots in which you will later place a unit's pack. Only the unit's pack selected in your battle group will be available for the mission. For the purpose of this exercise, we've granted you access to the infantry class with 1 unit pack slot. Left-click on the slot to edit this class. Welcome to the showroom of the infantry class. It seems like the raw recruits are ready for the exercise. In Steel Division, units are available by pack. Packs are composed of one of several units' cards, which represent the maximum number of deployable units on the field. Notice the available airborne rifles pack. Click on the unit pack and hover values to obtain further information about the unit. Right-click or drag and drop the available airborne rifles pack on the empty slot to be able to deploy it on the field. Once the airborne rifles pack is in your battle group, click Back, then Validate to see next how the land lies.
Click back. Oh.
Welcome to the showroom of the infantry class. It seems like the raw recruits are ready for the exercise.
Okay.
In Steel Division, each battle begins by the deployment phase. Its purpose is to pre-position your units within the blue area, called the deployment zone, and plan your strategy before the battle begins. To position a unit on the deployment zone, click on the requisition menu to deploy it. Then click on the airborne rifles pack and left-click on the deployment zone to position the unit.
Wait, is this an RTS? I thought it was shoot-ems. Like, I'm confused.
The number on the requisition menu is your given 70 requisition points for the deployment phase. A deployed airborne rifles unit uses 1 card from the pack and 35 requisition points. Once all the unit cards have been deployed on the map, the pack disappears.
Okay. Now what?
Infantry units are deployed with a transport already accounted for in the card. The WC-25 truck is an unarmed transport from which the airborne rifles squad disembarks to fight on the battlefield. Vehicles go faster on the road. It is advised to deploy motorized unit on road to quickly reach a strategic position. You can shift the unit's position by holding down left-click on the unit's tag, or remove it, right-click from the map to place it back to the requisition menu. Click the Launch Battle button once you have completed the deployment.
I don't even know where the goal is, though. Oh, we want to get him over there? I guess we would want him on... Sorry. On this road. Launch battle.
Well done. The battle is launched and your deployed WC-25 is now under your control. Control the camera using the short keys. Direct it using the arrows. Rotate it by pressing the middle mouse button and the scroll wheel to zoom in and out. Zoom on a unit tag to trigger the follow camera.
Zoom on a unit tag, so...
Your objective here is simple. You must reach the farm and disembark an airborne rifles squad once there. Notice on the map the road that goes straight to the farm. The quickest way to complete the objective is to give the order unload at position to your WC-25 unit at the farm.
Okay.
To issue your first move orders, left-click on the unit's tag to select the unit. Left-click on the unload at position order, and left-click on the map to...
Carried away, sir.
I have to tell them, hey, unload over here, bruh.
I'll get you there as soon as possible. Nothing to report.
The unload at position orders the transport units to take the fastest way using the road network and disembark their passengers at the selected position. Beware, once the unit is disembarked, the transport disappears and cannot be used again.
What sense does
When a
that
unit
make?
receives an order, you can select it and press Shift to display the ongoing order in real time. You can also give multiple orders by pressing Shift. A unit can also comply with other move orders. The move order orders the units to take the straightest route to the selected position. The move fast or one transport unit has reached the farm. You can wait for the unload at position order to comply, or you can use the disembark to immediately disembark the airborne rifles from... No sign of enemy units. The farm is secured. Well done, sir. Your airborne rifles squad is now controlling the area.
Is now controlling the area.
Your first success, sir. You've learned how to compose a battle group, to deploy, apply move orders, and disembark the infantry from their transport. Good job.
So this is an RTS. I thought, like, it would let me choose one of the guys and, like, first person shoot it. Packs of oatmeal, like dry oats, no water, anything? Nah. My saliva, which I'm gonna go grab another pack now.
The second exercise will be your first contact with an enemy. I will teach you how to deal with the front line, urban cover, and firepower. Click Next to build your battle group.
Click the next to build your battle group.
We have unlocked 2 unit pack slots. Let's
So
click on
now
a
we
slot
get
to
2
edit the
battle
infantry
groups?
class. The airborne M1919 machine gun is now available. It is an infantry team with a medium machine gun. Different units in Steel Division have different equipment. This impacts their requisition points cost, role, and card availability. Learning how to distinguish each pack by hovering over their values is crucial for your success on the field. Each pack fills 1 activation points. Here you have 2 activation points maximum at your disposal. Fill your battle group to spend them all. Pick the Airborne Rifles pack and the new Airborne M1919 machine gun pack to validate your battle group.
To validate your battle group.
The red front line indicates a perimeter controlled by an enemy. Army intelligence has warned us that at least 1 enemy unit is holding the farm sector. Since your units are deployed with their transport, you should not expose them that way to enemy fire. Instead, disembark them in the selected area near the farm sector so they can close on the enemy position on foot.
Okay.
You can issue your first move orders during the deployment phase. Select the deployed unit and order unload at position and apply it. Keep in mind that your troops will comply with the order only when the battle starts. Click the launch battle button once you have completed your deployment.
Unload at position.
I'll get you there as soon as possible. Nothing to report.
I don't know what I'm doing. Oh, they want me to unload over here.
I'll get you there as soon as possible.
I don't like that I can't click the whatchamacallit.
Sir.
Unload over here, soldier.
I'll get you there as soon as possible.
Notice that the front line is moving when your troops are advancing. Most of the units in Steel Division influence the front line, so it gives you a feedback on enemy strength and direction, and vice versa. We've arrived. Disembark your troops here.
Okay. Now what?
Airborne ready, sir.
Airborne ready, sir.
Safety's off, soldiers. Shoot on sight. Ground spotted. Check your sights.
German grenadiers are firing at us. This is the first taste of battle. These grenadiers are tough guys with their deadly light machine guns. The best way to dislodge them is to meet them with superior firepower from the cover of the farm building. Notice the unit's status gauge above the unit tag. It indicates the suppression level of a unit. When it's full, the soldiers are pinned down. Pinned down units can surrender by moving close to them. It's also a good way of neutralizing an enemy.
Cool.
First platoon! Easy company! Yes, sir? Ground spotted. Check your sights.
I only have 2. It says 4.
Congratulations, sir. The enemy is pinned down. If you are close enough, you can make them surrender.
Platoon formed and ready.
Not gonna make them surrender.
Yes, sir. Let's liberate.
Great job. The
Oh.
enemy unit surrendered. They raised the white flag and will soon leave the battlefield. Well done, sir. The front line is moving and is now overlaying the farm as there are no further enemies there.
Interesting. Trial by fire.
You've learned how to use the basics of the infantry in the front line to use morale and urban cover at your advantage. Good job.
Good job. You've learned to do things. That is a good job.
After the successful raid on the farm sector, squads on the field are asking for an ammo resupply. During this exercise, I will teach you how to capture an enemy supply unit and how to resupply. Click Next to build your battle group. Pick all available infantry packs to validate your battle group.
Okay.
As you can see, a new pack of infantry, the Airborne Leader, is available. Notice the white star on the unit card. This specialty icon indicates a platoon leader who improves the stats of every unit nearby and also heavily influences the front line. Most leader squads are small and too lightly equipped to engage the enemy on their own. It is also strongly advised to combine them with regular infantry squads on the field.
Regular infantry squads on the field. This is interesting. Validate.
We've got intel about unarmed Opel Blitz left in the farm sector. The squads deployed on the field can safely capture it.
Capture the unarmed enemy
The road
unit.
seems clear, so you will exceptionally not deploy any units on the deployment zone, but simply guide the glider rifles and the airborne M1919 machine gun on the field to capture the unarmed enemy unit in the farm sector. Click on the Launch Battle button.
Tell me what to do. At your orders.
Lipton, Malarkey, come with me.
Malarkey.
Germans ahead. Get ready for a fight.
To capture an enemy supply unit, first make sure no other enemy unit is nearby. Then simply bring one of your units close to it, and it will automatically switch sides.
Huh.
The Opel Blitz is captured. This is an unarmed supply unit which can replenish any nearby units with ammunition. Capturing this type of unit is a good way to exhaust enemy units on the field.
On the field.
Since the glider rifles and the airborne M1919 machine gun weapons are depleted, you need to bring the squads and the supply unit to a halt together to refill their weapons.
Any orders?
Any orders?
That's not a plane, but I'll do it. Yes, sir?
An dieser Position müssen wir raus.
What? I said unload.
Notice the yellow circle. It represents the supply range for units to get replenished. Now your units are once again ready to kick some ass.
Okay. But this guy doesn't have full ammo.
German troops are flanking us and will soon surround the units in the farm sector. Units are considered surrounded once they cease to be linked to a ground reinforcement route or are not close to a platoon leader. We need to regain control over the map. We have been granted new requisition points and may deploy units from our battle group on the field to neutralize all enemy units.
Achtung, Feind im Nahbereich.
We have identified an enemy platoon leader, the Grenadier Führer, along with the Grenadier infantry squads. That's why they have so easily reclaimed control of the front line. If we could neutralize the Grenadier Führer squad, its influence over both the front line and the Grenadier squad will lessen and eventually collapse.
Okay.
Careful! Enemies nearby.
We need to break the surrounded unit's encirclement. Luckily, the airborne M1919 machine gun is an airborne unit, as indicated by the wings on its card and tag. Airborne units are used to being surrounded, so they retain their influence on the front line the same way as platoon leaders. On the other hand, a non-airborne or non-leader unit, such as the glider rifles, once surrounded, loses its capacity to hold the front line and suffers moral penalties in enemy territory.
Taxi ready. Driver, put it in gear. I'll get you there as soon as possible. Yes, sir. Full reverse. Now. I know a shortcut.
Need you to move fast.
I'll get you there as soon as possible.
Great job. The enemy squad surrendered. They raised the white flag
What?
and will soon leave the battlefield. You have deployed your airborne leader. Good choice. Once disembarked, it improves the experience level of any allied unit close to it. This up-leveling is represented by the yellow star under a unit tag. An experienced unit gets improved accuracy, shorter reload time, and stress resilience. Once your soldiers are on foot, click on the hunt order. That stance allows your soldiers to stop moving and to fire at the first enemy within range. Most of the infantry cannot shoot while in movement. An enemy squad is pinned down and cannot move. It's a perfect opportunity to force its surrender. Make sure the unit is isolated to bring one of your own nearby. To force a unit to surrender, it needs to be covered by the opponent front line, suppressed, and with no ally unit close by. Once a unit surrenders, it leaves the battlefield raising a white flag. Good job. One enemy squad has been neutralized. You're beginning to slightly regain control over the map. Continue to deploy units on the field to swiftly get rid of the remaining enemies.
Any orders? Lipton, Malarkey, come with me.
As long as somebody's shooting, I can get people to go and touch them
Move out, man.
to make them surrender. Especially these guys that can run
The
and shoot.
surrounding units are saved. Great job. You have successfully rallied them. Well done,
We're
sir.
paratroopers.
You have
We're
reclaimed
supposed to be
control over the
surrounded.
map. You have successfully put into practice the capture of an enemy supply unit, the resupply of your troops, and regain control of the map.
It's a good point. If you're a paratrooper, you're used to being surrounded by the enemy.
During this exercise, you'll have to deal with an unknown situation, and you're being granted access to the artillery and support classes. Click Next to compose your battle group. 1 unit's pack slots is available in the unlocked artillery and support classes. Don't forget to add the new units available in your battle group. The airborne mortar 60mm is now available. It is a weapon team armed with a single 60mm mortar which shoots an indirect fire at position from a distance. Pick it for your battle group.
Pick it for your battle group.
The unarmed Jeep supply is now available. Pick it for your battle group. Pick the usual airborne rifles card for your battle group. Make good use of what you've learned so far and inspect the farm area with your airborne rifles squad section.
Okie dokie. Dun, 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 da, da, do, 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 do,
Carried away, sir.
do, do, do.
Copy that. Out. Nothing to report. Careful. Enemies nearby.
God damn it, it's an MG-42. Since that machine gun is quite well protected inside that building, our boys stand no chance to fight back. Make them retreat in order to plan a better approach.
Okay.
Let's go. Fubar.
We're pinned down.
Your unit is under heavy stress. They are pinned and are laying down to gain protection, but at the price of their mobility. Once a squad is immobilized, it takes longer to be wiped out. Use the fallback order to force a pinned down squad to escape this dead end. In fallback stance, the squad will automatically run back to a safe position. During that time, it's impossible for you to give any other order. Now, sir, you have 3 options. The first one, the safest but most time-consuming, consists of using mortar teams to kill that MG-42 from afar, thus sparing soldiers' lives.
Or
The second option, the quickest, consists of using the smoke on position order of your mortar team to cut the line of sight of the MG-42 and conceal your infantry's advance to engage it in close-quarter combat. The third option, the most dangerous one, consists of flanking the MJ-42 with infantry squads. But be warned, it can turn into a real bloodbath.
a real bloodbath.
An Ally Scouts unit has just arrived to keep an eye on the MG-42.
Motor.
Mortar team incoming. It is safe to keep them away from the MG-42 as they cannot directly attack an enemy. Instead, you need to take advantage of the mortar's long-range curved shot and disembark the gunners in a safe place.
Careful! Enemies nearby. I'll get you there as soon as possible.
Ready to fire.
To use an artillery unit, you need to manually use the fire on position order and point it at that house. Or right-click on the target, if seen, to directly try to kill this unit. The curved shot does not take care of ground obstacles.
Adjusting on target.
Aiming.
Fire in the hole! Enjoy the show!
It's not hitting.
Do you have a target, sir? Degrees up. Fire!
Wonder if they actually changed that.
Yes, sir. Hi-ho, Silver!
Can I not use? Alright. What are you doing?
What a hell of a way to die!
What are you doing?
Move on! Back! Back!
They're not pinned down anymore.
We're
What's going
operational.
on?
Degrees up. Fire!
Gory, gory, what a hell of a way to die!
Artillery at your orders.
Can you please keep firing? Nobody told you to stop.
Smash the entire area. Degrees up. Fire!
The ammo for the airborne mortar 60mm is almost depleted, sir. Requisition the available Jeep supply to replenish nearby units with ammunition.
We're operational.
should be fine.
More paratroopers.
Well done, sir. The MG-42 has been cut to pieces. You have successfully put into practice the combination of infantry and artillery units to regain advantage on the field.
Okay. I understand that a little bit more. Although I don't like that it kept stopping the firing constantly.
In this exercise, you will help an Allied tank progress through the map by being its eyes. You're being granted access to the Recon class. Click Next to compose your battle group.
To compose your battle group.
1 unit's pack slots is available in the unlocked Recon classes. As you can guess, a Recon unit possesses a certain ability to spot and identify the enemy's position. But it has a cost. Scout are usually a very weak unit, so you cannot allow them to engage in battle.
Oh.
Enemies are hiding somewhere near the central road. Tanks have very poor optics, so they can easily be ambushed. You will need to spot enemy positions on a parallel road with your scout. Once your unit has located an enemy, that good old M4A1 with its firepower will automatically neutralize it. Position your men on the deployment zone. Click on the Launch Battle button when it's done, and rally your squad at the recon site on the parallel road.
Load your recon unit here. What? Oh, I can only unload him here? Doesn't make much sense, but okay.
Chariot awaits, sir.
Chariot awaits, sir.
I'll get you there as soon as possible.
The front line is pretty close. You should always consider dismounting your troops before entering enemy territory.
No.
Enemies identified. It's an MG-42. This one was pretty close to the tank. As you can see, recon units don't influence the front line, so they're able to sneak up quietly into enemy territory. Let the tank get rid of it. It is impervious to MG fire. Unlike your infantry, as you well know.
Unlike your infantry. Can't control it.
Where do you need us?
Where do you need us?
Don't wake Jerry.
Okay, 2 more enemy units are hiding somewhere else. Progress within the hedgerow to conceal yourself. If you hover over elements of the map, it will provide you with information on their level of protection and concealment. Yellow for light cover, green for heavy cover. While your unit is advancing, you can see the line of sight of your unit or the enemy's one by pressing the short key.
The short key? Huh? The short key. What was the short key?
Need some extra eyes,
The
sir?
short key? I'm sure it actually said it, but I didn't see it in time. Why not the talkie? Listen, talkies get everything, okay? Need the short key. Where's the short key? Display line of sight. C. That's not a short key. Oh, that's really cool.
Scouts, at your orders. Let's have a look around.
MG-42 identified.
Roger.
One enemy left. Keep quiet.
Keep quiet. This line of sight thing is really interesting. If they're over here, then they won't be able to see me.
Roger.
Roger Dodger.
MG-42 identified in the farm sector. Well done, sir. There's no longer any sign of an enemy presence.
The
You understood the value of reconnaissance units on the battlefield and have mastered their use. Good job.
Were y'all around? Whoever was around last night while you were watching Street Fighter. That one line that one guy said was so great when they won the match. There's a disabled guy who's can't use his legs. And his team won. So he yells at his team captain because he's the one who won. And he's like, "Oh my, you are a god, touch my legs, I wanna walk." It was it was really good. Just seeing that achievement pop up reminded me of it.
In this exercise, you will control several types of tanks. You are being granted access to the tank and anti-tank classes of the battle group. Click Next to compose your battle group. Unit pack slots are available in the tank and anti-tank unlock classes. Don't forget to add the new units available in your battle group. Anti-tank units come in various calibers, hence efficiency, but are all dedicated to neutralizing enemy armors. Foot ones are usually low profile and easy to conceal to ambush enemy armors, while self-propelled ones trade concealment for mobility and some level of protection.
And
M10A1 destroyers are armored and self-propelled anti-tank units. They are vulnerable due to their open top and weak rear and side armor, but their long-range cannon and speed makes them both very effective and annoying for the enemy to chase down.
Alright. Okay. Okie dokie.
Tanks are powerful units, able to engage every type of ground unit. Pay attention to the armor-piercing and high explosive values of their weapons. The AP indicates the unit's ability to destroy armored units. The HE indicates its ability to damage unarmored units. More importantly, have a look at their armor. Most tanks have thick frontal armor. In combat, always try to present your thickest armor to a threat, while at the same time,
Present
if you
your
outnumber an enemy
thickest.
tank, try to flank it and attack its rear or side armor.
Remember,
The M4A1 at your disposal are basic medium tanks, well armored and well armed, capable to handling all types of combat situations.
thick.
An Allied scout has been deployed to help you spot enemy tanks waiting to ambush your armors. Position your M4A1 in the deployment zone and click on the launch battle button when it's done.
Uh-oh.
No units have been deployed. Please pick a unit in the requisition menu to position the unit on the battlefield.
Oops.
The unit will then appear from the blue arrow called Reinforcement Point.
Red 6, mounted up.
Enemy identified. It's a Panzer II Lux. That Panzer II is a lightly armored tank designed for mobility. Light tanks are often very fast and carry enough firepower to be a threat to any unit which is lighter than they are. Position your M4A1 medium tank at range to get rid of it swiftly. Notice the AP value of your main gun against the Panzer II armor.
Uh-huh.
Armor ready. I love it. So many positive waves.
The enemy tank took too much stress and fallback. It will run back to a safe position. Use the hunt order to pursue him and neutralize it before it recovers. Good job. Panzer II looks neutralized.
Where? Oh, it's dead.
Berlin or bust.
Enemy identified. It is a Panzer IV-G. That Panzer is a tough guy. It's a medium tank similar to our M4A1, but it's armed with an extremely effective gun that's able to knock your isolated tank.
Oh.
We'll need backup to turn that situation to our advantage. Call in the other M4A1 at your disposal.
Roger. Search and destroy.
Command tank works as platoon leader. Bring it close to your deployed tank to improve its stats.
Shot!
I heard there were tigers in this area. Moving at full speed.
Moving at full speed.
At your orders. Best job I ever had. What are our orders, sir? Yes, sir.
Falling back.
Gordo, bring us there. Radio check, Red 1 through 6, over. Button up, we're engaging.
Button up or shut up.
Hit the pavement. Button up, we're engaging.
External fire. 16 seconds. Shoot him!
Best job I ever had.
Good job. Panzer 4G neutralized.
Panzer 4G neutralized.
Let's roll. We're the cavalry. It would be bad form to arrive too early.
Last enemy identified. It is a Stug 3G. As you can guess from the 2 stars under its tag, this one is a battle-hardened veteran.
Battle-hardened veteran.
No need to try to attack it with the M4A1. Let's bring in the M10A1 destroyer and neutralize this tank at long range. Now, place the M10A1 in range. You can bring the command M4A1 close to it to increase its precision. You can also try to use the other M4A1 tank to flank the Stug 3G. This Stug 3G has no turret, so a flanking maneuver could be pretty efficient.
Ready for orders. Going there as fast as possible.
Yes, sir. Forward.
Where is my destroyer? What?
Ready, sir.
Excuse me, I told you guys to bring my destroyer.
Okay.
War Daddy to Red Leader. I am listening. Waiting for action.
Waiting for action.
As fast as we can. Sir. Come on, folks. War's over there.
Come on, folks, war's over there. Giggity goo. I see you. This destroyer becomes a 3-star.
Yes, sir.
Do this clip through each other, alright.
Targeting enemy vehicle. What are our orders, sir?
Bounce, bounce.
Good job. Stug 3G neutralized. Well
Stug
done, sir.
3G
The enemy's presence has
neutralized.
been eradicated. You've understood the use of armored units in combat. You are now ready to deal massive damage to the German pride. Great job.
The German pride. It's kind of awkward to maneuver these units.
In this exercise, you'll learn how to defend against aircraft, and also how to use them. While on the ground, you'll learn how to call in off-map long-range artillery strikes. You're being granted access to the anti-air and air classes of the battle group.
Of the battle
Click
group.
Next to compose your battle group.
Of the battle group.
Fill the unit pack slots available in the now unlocked artillery, anti-air, and air classes of the battle group. Don't forget to add the new units available to your battle group. The anti-air unit's role is to protect your ground units on the battlefield. Most anti-air units serve to suppress enemy planes and force them to evacuate the area. The mobile observation post can call artillery strikes from an off-map battery. Once the mission is fired, it takes some time to strike, but it suppresses and decimates any units in its area of effect. Air units have various roles depending on their loadout. Aerial recon, such as the Grasshopper, are the only aerial units that can unveil enemies on the ground without being affected by the terrain or the front line. However, they are very fragile units. Dogfighter aircrafts, such as the P-51D Mustang, fly at a higher altitude to detect other air units and engage them in dogfights. Fighters rule the sky and are the best defense against any other planes. Ground attack aircraft, such as the P-47 Thunderbolt, can engage planes, but also isolated ground targets when loaded with bombs or rockets. But they fly more slowly and at a lower altitude, making them vulnerable to anti-air units. Bomber aircraft, such as the B-26 Marauder, are loaded with several heavy bombs. Their goal is to eradicate massive units, whatever their morale, but their size and speed make them an easy target for any fighters.
Validate.
The enemy has established defense positions on the map. You will need to find and dismantle them one by one. But first, Army Intel warns us about an enemy aircraft takeoff. Let's deploy and position the M16 MGMC in your deployment zone. Click on the launch battle button when it's done.
But okay. Anti-air.
AA guns ready.
Ready.
Come on, folks. Eyes on the sky. Yes, sir.
The air raid alarm signal indicates an enemy aircraft has been spotted. It's a German Me-109G0 fighter, trying to claim air superiority. Hopefully, you have positioned your anti-air defense in time. The Me-109 is now under suppressive fire. It won't be long before it flees.
It won't be long before it flees.
Great job! The German Me-109 has evacuated. Now that we have a clear sky, bring in the Grasshopper to recon and find all of the...
Grasshopper.
Once you call in an aircraft, it places itself on the off-map assets panel. This panel lists all of your off-map assets, planes, and heavy artillery, and indicates each one's status.
Ready.
As you can see in the off-map assets panel, your Grasshopper is in ready stance. Select it and right-click anywhere on the map to deploy it.
How do I select it?
Eye in the sky.
Keep your ground unit away from enemy range. Move your unit to the furthest and safest position from here.
Roger.
Well done. The Grasshopper's status once deployed is in mission. The gauge represents its fuel tank. Once it's empty, planes automatically evacuate to resupply for a given duration before returning to the ready status. Keep your ground unit away from enemy range. Move your unit to the furthest and safest position from here. Let's not waste time. We should detect the enemy's positions before the Grasshopper needs to resupply.
How bad is enemy AA over there?
Keep your ground unit away from enemy range.
Get it.
Move your unit to the furthest and safest position from here.
Sir. Understood.
Good job. All enemy defenses have been spotted. Keep your ground unit away from enemy range.
Shut up.
Move your unit to the furthest and safest position from here. It's a bloody alarm. That goddamn German Me-109 fighter came back. Try to evacuate the Grasshopper. It will cancel its ongoing mission and resupply. It's time to call in the P-51D. It's our best asset against this German fighter. Once deployed, it will automatically engage the Me-109 in a dogfight.
I spotted the enemy.
Awaiting instructions. Roger. On my way.
Standing by.
Great job. Now we can reclaim air superiority and start the dismantlement of enemy defenses. Call back a Grasshopper and let's focus on the first enemy concentration. Let's deploy the 4 GPA OP to call in an off-map artillery strike.
An off-map artillery strike.
Ally M8 reconnaissance vehicles have just arrived to help wipe out any remaining enemies after the artillery strike. GPA OP deployed. Its associated off-map battery now appears in the off-map assets panel. Next to it are listed 3 types of strikes: fire for effect, emergency, and barrage. Select the fire for effect one, the longest but most precise strike, and click on the first enemy concentration. You have a total of 3 fire missions at your disposal. Scout with the Grasshopper to target precisely, and be sure that no units are left.
No units are left. Well, let me get the Grasshopper out here. It's refueling.
Remember that you can increase the game speed.
Shut up.
Roger.
Roger Dodger.
Enemy spotted.
Request fire mission grid 734536.
Okay.
Well done, the first enemy defensive line has been wiped out.
Well done.
Standing by.
The best way to get rid of those isolated PaK-43 is with our P-47 Thunderbolt. Use the Grasshopper to get a clear view of the PAC-49 positions and deploy the P-47 to snipe them.
The P-47 to snipe
Target
them.
spotted.
Repeat, control. They're as good as dead.
Okay, one PAC-43 gone, and one to go. Don't waste time. Deploy another P-47.
Here. Take care.
Another
This plane
P-47.
is fragile.
Receiving loud and clear. Out.
Where?
I've spotted the enemy.
Eagle 1 ready. They're as good as dead.
They're as good as dead.
I'm out of here. Down.
Good job. The PAC-43 are no more. You can now deploy the B-26 Marauder bombers, or call in another off-map artillery strike, if left, on that last enemy concentration.
Forward observer ready.
Reserver ready. Whatever. Give me the bomber.
Ready to liberate.
Ready to liberate.
Dropping the eggs.
Eggy.
Good choice, sir. Select your B-26 and right-click on a spotted enemy target.
I've spotted the enemy.
Where's that plane? I don't even see it. Oh, there it goes. En route.
Heading back home. Bullseye!
Great job. The enemy position has been eradicated.
Eradicated.
Your aircraft took too much stress and evacuate. In fallback stance, it will automatically fly back to the airport to refuel and repair if it makes it alive. Well done, sir. You have mastered the use of off-map assets. You've understood how vital it is to keep air superiority and how to severely impact the enemy's morale and troops by using powerful off-map artillery strikes.
Powerful off-map artillery strikes. A skirmish.
In this exercise, you will be free to put to use what you have already learned in a real skirmish condition. You're being granted access to all the classes of the battle group. Click Next to compose your battle group. Fill all the units' pack slots available to validate your battle group. Recon units can reveal enemy positions and sneak up stealthily into enemy territory. Fill all slots with the available pack. Infantry units have various functions depending on their equipment and are deployed with their transport. Fill all slots with the available pack. Tanks are powerful, but blind units able to engage any ground threat. Fill all slots with the available pack. Support units can provide leadership or fire support, or supply ground units. Fill all slots with the available. Anti-tank units can ambush and neutralize armored vehicles. Fill all slots with the available pack. Anti-air units protect your ground units from aerial threat by suppressing any aircraft in their range. Fill all slots with the available pack. Artillery units can strike at long range, while the mobile OP units can call in heavy off-map artillery strikes. Fill all slots with available packs. All units have various functions, depending on their loads. Fill all slots with available packs.
With available packs, available packs, available packs.
In this exercise, you will need to gain map control. The more ground you control, the more victory points you earn. Your objective is to have more victory points than the enemy at the 30-minute mark.
At the 30-minute mark. Really? Okay, dokie.
Every skirmish game in Steel Division begins in Phase A. Phases determine your requisition points income at different times in the game, and your access to certain units. Phases change every 10 minutes up to the final Phase C. Notice the A, B, or C letters on the unit's pack. B and C unit packs are presently locked. When you build your battle group, make sure to take into consideration which unit pack will unlock to fit your strategy. Position various types of unit in the deployment zone. Click on the Launch Battle button.
Click on the Launch Battle button. Oh, Baroque! How's it going? Good to see you. Alright. Gotta get on that quest mode. I see. Rifles. Tanks. I don't think I can. Jeep supply. Anti-tank. I guess the Jeep supply would be good. Let's have that at the ready. Alright. Launch the battle. Actually, I should have...
Carried awake, sir.
I should have, I should have made my scouts
Yes, sir.
scout. Wait, who's my scout?
The enemy earns 1 victory point every second. It means that as long as he retains control of at least 51% of the map, he'll keep scoring every second. You need to fight him off and expand your influence area, or his score will continue to increase.
I'm assuming these guys are my scouts.
Loud and clear.
Loud and clear. Normal speed. Get fast over here.
Sir,
Get fast over here.
pedal to the metal. Ready to transport.
Get fast over here.
Taxi ready.
Unload.
I'll let you off at these coordinates.
You have just received plus 90 requisition point. Requisition points are earned every minute and are feedbacked on your requisition menu. Requisition points increase at each phase change. The cost of a unit is indicated on its card. Buy or save your requisition points for your next move. It all depends upon your strategy.
Tell me what to do. You're not the boss of me now, and you're not so big.
We're listening. I have nothing else planned for this afternoon.
I have nothing else planned for this afternoon. Get my scouts over there.
Taxi ready.
And unload.
I'll get you there as soon as possible.
Got a bike and was supposed to have yesterday, today. Gonna see
Recon
how
team, ready.
Costco with it. Nice. That's gonna make it tons easier.
Waiting for orders.
Waiting for orders.
Let's have a look around.
Have a look-see. Uh-oh.
Awaiting orders.
Yes?
Unload.
I'll get you there as soon as possible.
We can't take much more of this. Recon team, ready. Roger.
These guys are stuck.
Any orders?
Let's go. Break it down and move it out.
Break it down and move it out.
Red 6, mounted up.
Mess it up, mess it up.
Driver, put it in gear.
Oh no, did I lose my scouts over here on the right? I think I did. Unload.
I'll get you there as soon as possible. Be careful. Enemies nearby. Where are we headed? Open fire! Nail it!
Ready, Captain. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. I think I did lose my scouts. On the right. What?
Carried away, sir. I know a shortcut.
What is that?
Bar. Formed and ready. Everyone fights. No one quits. Let's liberate some ladies. We're paratroopers. We're supposed to be surrounded.
They're supposed to be surrounded.
I want fire superiority.
The enemy has scored 500 points. We must fight back and expand our influence to reverse the trend.
Shut up. Let me get Annie. No, let me get the grasshopper.
Eye in the sky.
Eye in the sky.
Germans ahead. Get ready for a fight.
Take care. This plane, fragile.
Radio check red 1 through 6. Over.
Pressing fire. We're paratroopers. We're supposed to be surrounded.
Need some extra eyes, sir? Ready, sir?
I hear you, loud and clear. At your orders.
No,
Enemy
don't get
binoculars
shot,
fired.
you dummies.
Good hit, good hit.
Any orders? Open fire!
Good hit, good hit.
Good here.
Damn, that was close. Back up, back up.
And there goes that scout.
For God's sake! Airborne ready, sir. We need morphine here!
I need... Dang it, I can't even get the...
Awaiting instructions. Engaging the enemy. Down in flame.
Down in flame.
Carried away, sir. I'll get you there as soon as possible. Need a lift?
That's the one thing I don't like about these units is I can't tell what units
Sure.
they are.
I'll let you off at these coordinates. We're paratroopers. We're supposed to be surrounded.
We're supposed to be surrounded.
Be ready. How bad is enemy AA over there?
I don't know.
Germans ahead! Get ready for a fight! Platoon formed and ready! Go, troopers!
If there are Krauts out there, we'll find them.
That sound announces the beginning of a new phase. Phase B units are now unlocked, alongside a rise in your requisition points income.
We don't have enough for this M1 tank. But
Do
soon.
not forget to keep an eye on the front line. It's useful feedback for predicting the opponent's movement and positioning.
I'll make haste yet.
We're paratroopers. We're supposed to be surrounded.
This is Red 2. Enemy spotted. I'm on E. Bugging out. Repeat, control. Bandit ahead. Ready to engage. Attacking. All right, I'm out of here.
sir. I'll let you off at these coordinates. Carried away, sir.
You earn +1 victory point every second. It means that as long as you retain control of at least 51% of the map, you'll keep scoring every second. Push forward, expand your territory, and your score will continue to increase. The front line dynamically measures the ground control during the game. The influential areas and the domination gauge are displayed on the top right panel. It is crucial for your success to keep an eye on this information.
Germans ahead! Get ready for a fight! We're paratroopers. We're supposed to be surrounded. Need some covering fire? Moving down. Gary's dead. We're ready, Captain. Move on! Get a move on, men.
Get a move on, man.
I want fire superiority. For God's sake!
What are you doing?
Locked and loaded, sir. We fix them, you flank them. Contact fire.
You chase him down. What is this? 2 people. Scouts.
Any orders? For God's sake!
Oof.
Everyone fights. No one quits.
Recon team, ready. Consider it done,
I
sir.
need you to take that guy out.
Damn, that was close.
What is hitting me? Then
Repeat, control. Adjusting course.
Running low on fuel.
Fubar!
Any update? I want my scalps. Awaiting instructions.
gosh, those thunder guys don't have any feel, huh?
Be careful! Enemies nearby.
They're as good as dead.
Well then do something.
Yes, sir. Roger. Search and destroy.
We're paratroopers. We're supposed to be surrounded. Locked and loaded, sir. Move on!
Good hit. Good hit.
Any air.
Take cover, Lieutenant!
Down in flames.
Germans ahead! Get ready for a fight!
There are two types of pilots. The hunters and the prey. Bone dry. I'm out of here. Awaiting instructions. Attacking. Bandit ahead. Ready to engage. All right, I'm out here. Awaiting instructions. Engaging WEP. Attacking. Nice shooting, Gunner.
Nice shooting, Gooder.
I'll make ace yet.
Foobar!
Enemy spotted.
We got a man down!
Sir,
Let's get out of here! Foobar!
They're as good as dead.
They're as good as dead.
Germans ahead! Get ready for a fight!
What is this?
Foobar!
stay low.
Any tank?
This is Red 2. Enemy spotted.
Ground control is going well, sir. Keep going.
Bugging out.
Anybody need ammo? Be careful! Enemies nearby!
Gun checked and ready.
What are you? I wish there was an easier way to check my units.
Where do you need us?
Infantry.
I have a great view from here. We'll find him.
Where's my anti-tank?
War Daddy to Red Leader. I am listening.
At last, the final phase C. All units are now unlocked, plus a final rise in your income. It is time to unleash your full potential.
My full potential.
We're taking heavy fire. I hear you, loud and clear. If you see a crowd, blow them away. At your orders. Yes?
I'll let you off at these coordinates. What's up, sir? Roger. It's down. Open fire! fire?
Fire!
What's down here?
Ready with
I
supplies.
don't even... Oh, your supplies. Move fast up here.
Full throttle. Ready, sir. Affirmative. Looking for a prey.
Looking for a prey.
Listening. We'll find them.
Go on, Control. Affirmative. Go on, Control. All right, I'm out of here. I want my scalp. All I ain't yet.
Just give me a target. Raven 4, ready to strike.
There are two types of pilots. The hunters and the prey.
Yes, sir. Bullseye!
This is Red 2. Enemy spotted. Receiving loud and clear. Out. Engaging the enemy. Any update?
Ready, sir? Don't wake Jerry.
Don't wake Jerry.
Yes?
I've unloaded this thing so many times. Can you
Now!
unload, please?
I'll
I
get
don't
you
know
there
what
as soon
units
as
are in
possible.
here.
Sergeant Highway's hit.
What are our orders, sir?
What do you say?
I'm on E. Bugging out.
Sergeant Highway's hit. Ready, sir?
On the mark.
Running low on fuel.
I want my scalps. I'm on E. Bugging out.
Medic. Need some covering fire? Press.
This is a story you will tell to your grandchildren.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Best job I ever had.
Can you please head over here as fast as possible?
Moving at full speed. Radio check red 1 through 6. Over.
Scouts, at your orders. Copy that, sir.
War Daddy to Red Leader. I am listening. I love it. So many positive waves.
Enemy spotted.
Best job I ever had. Back up, back up. Good hit, good hit. What are our orders, sir? Berlin or bust? Awaiting instructions. Roger. On my way. Any update? Good hit. Good hit. Go on, Control. Bone dry. I'm out of here. Red 6, mounted up. Target in sight. Fire. Repeat, Control. They're as good as dead. Awaiting instructions. All maintained yet. Attacking. Good hit. Good hit. Radio check, Red 1 through 6, over. Radio check, Red 1 through 6, over.
Team on 70% of what it needed to win.
What are our orders, sir?
We're winning. We have a minute until we win.
Can't take much more of this.
Any update? They're as good as dead. Down in flames.
Down in flames.
It won't be long before you achieve victory, sir. We must hold our ground control just a little longer.
Recon team, ready. I have nothing else planned for this afternoon.
Yes, sir. If you see a crowd, blow them away.
Scouts, at your orders. Take care. This plane is fragile.
Well done, sir. You have proven yourself worthy on the battlefield with the knowledge that you've acquired. You've understood the main victory conditions in Steel Division, and how to use economy and phases to your advantage. Be ready to ship for Normandy,
I
sir.
didn't do anything to my advantage. There was nothing to my advantage there. I didn't know anything that was going on. I was just like, tanks! Tanks? Tanks! Scout over here. It's tanks! Alright, there's some scouts over here. Tanks! Oh, anti-tank? Get the planes to shoot down the anti-tanks! More tanks! New content. That was my strat. You already have a Yugen account? No. Do you have a Paradox account? Yes. Apparently. What? I think that's gonna be my preview of Steel Division Normandy 44. If I was willing to learn this more, I think this would be really fun. It really makes you pay attention to like where your units are at. You have to memorize that. It's not catered to like a StarCraft where like, I mean, no, I guess StarCraft doesn't do that either. What I'm thinking of is like idle units, but those are workers. I don't know. It's really hard for me to like anything that isn't StarCraft or Warcraft when it comes to RTS. But this is still like a nice RTS. It's good. If I took the time to learn the rock, paper, scissors of everything, which is basically how any RTS is, the rock, paper, scissors, then I could see myself playing this for a good bit.